Well, thank you, Lieutenant Governor Sanguinetti and Carol, and members of Transform Illinois. It's really an honor to be among so many individuals who are actually working to transform Illinois. I look out and I see we're Democrats and we're Republicans and we're independents. We all represent different communities. We all know what isn't working. We have more taxing bodies than any state in the nation. We have the country's worst funded pension system, and we have more politicians in jail. We can pretty much fill their own cell block. But we've also seen that when we stand together, that we can strip away the inefficiencies and correct the mismanagement and operate our government as it's actually supposed to run. And if all the energy in Springfield that politicians spent worrying about their party and fighting for their political bosses were instead put towards serving the best interests of the people that they serve and who we represent, we'd have 118 representatives and 59 senators who would be seen as transformers. And the gridlock that has gripped our state and has caused so many to suffer would end. Now, the challenges of facing Illinois are far from insurmountable. Eliminating duplicative units of government and managing our tax dollars efficiently and other common sense measures aren't partisan issues. And we cannot let good government be a casualty of rampant partisanship. It doesn't have to be that way. And we have two examples here today. I'm looking at my friend, Dan Cronin. He's a rock star. He really is. He's been at the forefront of this. We worked together to pass the new law, the law in DuPage County, which has now been a model for local government consolidation. We all know Illinois has too many units of government performing duplicative services, which adds to the burden of our property taxpayers. Consolidation and cooperation is essential. But to some, it means disrupting the fiefdoms that have allowed insiders to profit at taxpayers' expense. Chairman Cronin took the hits for that. He stood up for consolidation because he knew it was the right thing to do, and his partnership and leadership on this issue allowed efficiency and good government to triumph over politics. So I want to thank Dan for that. Thanks. Also, I see my friend Aaron Lawler sitting here as well, and he was wonderful on the panel. Aaron worked with me this year on that House Bill 229 to allow the local governments to be able to consolidate as well. Aaron, I pledge to you that we will get that done, so thank you for your help on that. And Lieutenant Governor Sanguinetti was very helpful. I also want to mention one of our other honorees, Ron Sandek. This past spring, I watched Ron work closely with members of the Illinois Legislative Black Caucus to craft landmark law enforcement reforms. As events in Ferguson and Baltimore posed yet another fault in an already tumultuous political landscape, Ron worked to build legislation that will help heal the divisions between police and some of the communities they serve. So we're right to join together today to highlight these successes, not as a distraction from the major challenges that we still face, but because these accomplishments prove that when we look beyond partisanship and put what's best for our constituents ahead of the demands of political bosses and special interests, we can still get things done. And as we all know, boy, we have a lot to do. Easing the property tax burden, balancing the budget, and creating a truly fair and independent way to draw our legislative districts. All of these feats that seem to be Herculean labors when we allow ourselves to operate under the weight of partisanship really become quite manageable when a group of leaders can stand together and finally say, enough is enough, it's time to get it done. So I believe that group is right here in this room. Ladies and gentlemen, let's transform Illinois together.